Welcome to Unlimited Ideas, your go-to destination for all things 3D printing and laser engraving. I'm Sam and follow me in these videos to show you how I add these to this printer to become this. I got this package from the Amazon, and this is for updating Ender 3. But we can use the part to add it into Elegoo Neptune 2S and upgrade our printer. This video is not sponsored, and I paid for these parts. If you see any links down below, these are the affiliate link. Let's open the box and see what we have inside the box. And the box is very generic, and it doesn't have any brand or any naming on it. We have foaming instruction for the Ender 3 to how to add it, but we need to be careful for some parts. We have this bracket for adding behind the Z-axis. This piece for adding to the power supply and move it somewhere else. These two Z stops or Z controls at the top. Some backlash nuts, motor, stepper motors, and we have a extension wire. Actually, this is the split and extension wire for the printer, and a wrench, and another piece. We have the screw and some bolts and nuts. We need them to install these pieces on the 3D printer. We have some Allen wrench and these brackets for connecting a stepper motor to the Z axis, but unfortunately we can't use these in Elegoo Neptune 2 or Elegoo Neptune 2S. That is inside the box. First I'm going to open the power supply, and then we can add the stepper motor and the other bracket that we need to connect to the gantry. Now I'm at the side. Because this kit is upgrade for Creality, it comes with this bracket that we can connect it here and connect it to the Z-axis. But in Elegoo Neptune 2S we don't have that groove with that we can connect the bracket to the grooves. In the internet I found this bracket that we can connect the stepper motor to the Z-axis. In the kit we have M3 13mm screws for the connecting the bracket to a stepper motor, but it's a little bit longer because this original one is a little bit thicker. I replaced this M3 13mm with the M3 8mm. I'm putting the pins toward the outside, and then connecting the bracket to the stepper motor. For connecting the motor bracket to the Z-axis, in the kit we have M4 14 millimeters with the T-nut, M4 T-nuts, but 14 millimeter is too long for us, because again we are replacing this bracket with the thinner one. So I swapped the M4 14 millimeters with the M4 8 millimeters that it can fit inside the grooves here. And now we have a T-nuts here. We can push it in because it's thicker, and we can force it to go inside. So we need to open the gantry and slide it from the Z-axis from the top to the bottom, and then screw it down here. All in all, we need to open the gantry and the bracket at the top, because we have some additional bracket to add there. Then I'm going to open the top bracket here. It's connecting to Z-axis, and take out the gantry, because in this type of printer, the screw is behind the bracket. We need to open the whole things and adjust it. Then I'm going to slide it out the gantry. Then here we can slide in the Z motor. And then we can tighten the screws here. And now for adding this bracket to the gantry, which is connecting the little screw to the gantry. Unfortunately for Elegoo Neptune 2S, we need to open the whole thing and replace it. First we need to loosen the belt a little bit by loosening these two bolts here. It looks like it. We don't need to lose the whole timing belt. Just that's enough. We can open this screw and two others and add other stuff we have in the kit. First I'm going to open this one. Kit is coming with 3 new screws and some additional spacers because we are extending the bracket. First, this one is going in this way, so we need to add this one here. It means these two screws are going this way, and then we are adding a spacer here, then adding the wheel, adding the old spacer we had, and then we can connect it to the gantry. I'm doing the same things for others. Also I need to mention that the other one is the bolt is coming from the other side. The reason we open the whole thing it's because the bolt is from the other side. Let me to assemble this one as well, and we need this one from here. And here we have a little bit differences. We have this kind of knots which is going this way, and we need the wheels, and then we need the bracket a spacer, and then connect it to the new bracket we have. This way we have here a spacer, wheels, bracket, nuts is the same for the top one, but the other one from the inside it is this one. I think I put it in the wrong way. I need to turn it around. Then again we need to connect the this piece to the gantry. We need to tighten these screws. We opened it from the plate. And we have another one here. This one is a little bit harder right now because we add this second bracket, but they put a hole here that we can pass through the Allen wrench and tighten the screw. This kit is coming with the anti-backlash nuts that we can install it in a second Z-axis. We need to connect this piece here, and then like the other one in the previous video I published, we can connect the lead screw and connect it to the motor. And now we added the Z-axis bracket here. We can put the whole gantry inside the Z-axis. We need to take out the lead screw from here, and then we can put it inside because we have anti-backlash nuts. And in last video I show you how you can install anti-backlash nuts. Let me to open this one and take it out. Then we can put the whole things here. Okay, now we can add the coupler here to this motor, and then we have an important step. Now for electronic part, we have this wire, and it's extending the current Z-axis we have from the Elegoo to other stepper motor for Z-axis. They extended this wire that it can reach both of them, and it's connected. We are connecting the printer connection to this one. But the problem with this cable, it is the motors are coming with these kits. Usually they are different type and they have different configuration. If you check my previous video, I talk about it and how we can configure the pins and figure out which pins is related to which one. But just for recapping, if I put the cable inside the motor as it is, and then we put the LEDs inside the first pins and second one. If we turn this one, it's not going to turn on, but if we move it to the fourth or third wire here and turn it, the LED is turning on. But if we do the same things for the current one, we have in Elegoo Neptune 2S, and we put in the first one and the third one, it's not going to turn on. But if we move it to the second wire and turn the motor, it is turning on. I'm not sure you can see the light. So these motors, they have different configuration, but this is a very easy fix. If you check the wire, right now we have in Elegoo Neptune 2S, here it's straight, and if you take a look at the pins inside the control board, they are crossed. So we have an actual cross wire here. If we connect this one here, we have the right configuration for this motor, but we have different configuration for this one. It's very easy fix. Just we can revert these two middle pins and cross them. We are going to get the same configuration. If you don't do that, most likely you are going to burn out your control board. It's very important to reconfigure the pin. Also, it has another sign that the wires are not wired correctly and the pins need to be adjusted. If you turn on the printer and move the z-axis just for a short time, you see is not turning, is going back and forth between the just back and forth, is shaking, is not turning. This is another sign. Let me to reconfigure this one and then we can continue. For taking out the pins, you can pull up this notch a little bit and you can pull them out from the pins. So just I need to cross these two. It means I need to put this one in this pin. Cross it and push it in. Let's test our pins again. bring the LEDs, putting in first pins and the second wire we have here, and turn it. The LED is turning on. So right now we have the right configuration. Now you can pass the wire under the y-axis and connect it to the other motor, and wire is coming from the controller. For adding the lead screw to the printer, as I mentioned before in the previous video, we can put lead screw inside the nut and screw it until we can see. And then we can put the second part and the spring here, push the spring all the way up and put it in the notch here. For now, I'm keeping the nuts here loose. It can move freely because we don't know exactly that rod is straight or not. Then we can put it here and secure it after we put two of them in the backlash nuts. Now we have both of the lead rods here inside the nuts. Then I'm going to use this 3D printed spacer to make sure we have the similar distance between two sides of the gantry. And this is a front view of these spacers. I'm putting them on under the gantry and make sure they are sitting on the aluminum extrusion. And this is a front view. I'm making sure that the spacer is on the aluminum extrusion both sides and make a distance. We don't want to put the we don't want to put the lead screw here and have the gantry on level. We want to have it in the same height. Then we can tie the screws or lead screw to the coupler. Now we can test the stepper motors to make sure they are working and the gantry is going up and down. Right now, for temporary, I'm going to turn on the printer. As you can see, both sides they are going up or down. And now for adding the bearing to Elegoo Neptune 2S, we have a problem because at the top of the gantry we don't have a slot that we can screw these nuts there. But I found these extensions in the internet. I'm going to put the link down below. We can put them here and the other side as well. Then we are able to connect this piece here. But with adding this bracket, we can't use the existed screw that we already screwed the top of the gantry here. We need to use the longer one. I have M5 45 millimeter screw with the added spring washer here. Now we are able to add the bearing here. We need to make sure this part is at the top, and we have different shape here, but this is the stay top. Now we can put back the filament holder here. Next thing that we need to adjust is a power supply. We need to connect this bracket behind the power supply, that we can connect it almost the same place as before. In previous one, we were connecting the power supply by these two screw to the Z-axis. There are some screwed hole here back of the power supply, but in Elegoo Neptune 2 they are covered by this cover. Let me to open these two screw. Here the holes are the same, but they are covered. We need to find the right position here and make a hole for it. I'm going to mark it here somehow. Maybe I can do this way. I'm going to from the center draw a line here, also here. In this way I can put the cover back in. Again drawing the line here. For this side, if we check, these screws are in one line. Just I need to draw a line that I can see it's passing there. And then first I'm going to make a small hole here to make sure I put the sound in the right position. now we are able to connect our bracket here. In the kit we have these M4 screws that we can connect it here. In the kit we have this piece that we need to connect it here, but I don't think we need that one right now. If it's necessary, we are going back and add it. And for the connecting this bracket to the extruder, we have these T-nuts and these screws. In this way we can connect the power supply to the printer again. And now for adding the power supply, just we need to put it at the end of the aluminum here and tight the T-nuts here. These are the parts we didn't use from the kit, or we replace it from the kit, or because we are using this kit for another 3D printer, we didn't need them, or we have to change them. This is for the top of the gantry. These are for the motor. These are the for the Z-axis connector, and these brackets are for stepper motors, and this one was for the power supply. We have two spare T-nuts and some other screw we didn't use. I 3D printed before and after adding the dual Z, and we have some changes, but not that much that I can tell it's wow. Also, I had some other issues in running the dual Z at the beginning, because it had some kind of issue when I was trying to move it up and down with the menu. It didn't go, and it was making some strange noise. I tried to find the issue. It was one of the motor was going up higher than the other one. At first I thought because maybe we have two different type of stepper motor and everything is different. I replaced the second one with the another one, and it didn't work. It had issue. So for resolving the issue, I disassemble everything from the Z and then assemble them again, and it worked. Right now I have mixed feeling about the dual Z, that it worth it or not, because I spent a lot of time to figure out what's the issue and what was the what was wrong. Just with the assembly and disassembly, right now it's working. I need to create a follow-up video and explain what's my feeling about the Dual Z. But remember that after everything, you need to level the printer. You need to level the printer bed and as usual do the test print. And if you need some adjustment, you need to do that. As we wrap up this 3D printing and laser engraving adventure, I hope you have gained some valuable insight and inspiration. Remember, the sky's the limit when it comes to your creativity. And once again, this video is not sponsored. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to subscribe, like and drop your thoughts in the comment section. Your support means the world to us. Until next time, keep creating and inventing, and I will see you in the next video.